So today we're going to be talking about the power of declaration at work in our lives. Back in 2008, gas prices had gotten higher, which, as you know, makes things on the shelf more expensive. Pastor got up on stage and he was like, okay, so my family and I are going to go where we need to go, and we're going to do what God wants us to do. So stand up, put your hand over your heart, and repeat, God, we're going to go where you want us to go. We're going to do what you want us to do. And we sat back down and I thought, okay, all right. I'd never done that. And I really had never, that was probably the first time I had decreed over my life. And as the year unraveled, I was like, oh my goodness, I went where I needed to go and I did what I needed to do. And it brings us to Proverbs 18:1. The tongue has the power of life and death. This thing in your mouth that doesn't have a brain, doesn't have arms or legs, it can't get up and walk, has the power of life and death. I don't know about you. I find that crazy amazing. If you've been a part of our church for any amount of time and you're a member, you get these decrees. Okay, I gotta show you mine because it looks a little rough. I think there's something spilt on the back of it. It's hung on my refrigerator and it's been ripped and bent. I go and I look at this thing throughout the whole year because I love seeing how God has worked in my life and how he is still working. And when something on here hasn't come to pass, I'm like, oh, so I can be expecting this. And it's just really good. It's great how God moves. And I was looking back over it, and 1 and 4 really stuck out to me. I'm going to share those with you. So the first one is, Kim will live out the original intent of God's purpose in 2021. She will run the race prescribed for her in the new man, championing God's agenda with joy. Joy sustains us. It gets us through the hard times. And I don't know about y'all, but we've all been through hard times. I have in the past 2 years. And I have seen in this past year how joy has sustained my family and I. And how, life wants to just suck it out of you. And you can get busy and it can get crazy. And the joy of God is our strength. He has strengthened me in every part of my life. And I've seen this decree unfold so strong in my life this year. And then I'm going to share 4 with you. Peace and security will overtake you. Peace like a river and security like a blanket. So I love peace and security. That is awesome, I'll share a quick story with you. Back in March, during spring break, my 2 older children were with their dad. And Noah and I were getting ready to go to sleep. And I thought I'd lock the door, and I hadn't. And I, about 2:30, rolled over, and I thought I heard somebody shuffling their feet across my kitchen floor, and I thought, oh my goodness. Well, I never shut my bedroom door, ever, and I had that particular night. And so when I sat up, I saw a set of footprints in the door, where the crack of the door is, and I thought, I had a split second to say, God, help. And this guy opens the door, and he asked me a question. I just remember, with authority, God was like, speak with authority. And I was like, get out of my house. So he asked again, and I said, get out of my house now. I knew I had set my glasses to the side, so I was trying to look at him and have authority, and I'm trying to find my glasses and my phone and still keep eye contact with him. And he turns around and he walks away. And I'm thinking, oh, thank God. And nothing happened, thank God. It was all just God's hand over the whole situation. It really, now I have a security system, which is security, and it does bring peace. But I started just praying over my house. I was like, God, just bring peace. This is a great home, and it's in a good neighborhood. And it was just one of those fluke things that happened. But I saw where God gives security and peace in the situation. I could have been a frantic mess. I could have cried and been like, what do you want? But I was like, no, God has got this, and he is in me, and I am not going to let this happen. God is amazing like that. He brings so much awesome joy in our lives and security. And it is decreeing over your life that it is going to be okay. We are going to make it, and we're going to say it, and we're going to be happy. So today, as you go about your day, you finish out 2021. It may be the hardest year of your life, but start speaking into it. This is going to be a great 2022. I'm going to finish strong. I am not going to let the devil steal my glory and have anything in my life, because he doesn't deserve that. God deserves all the glory. So today, I pray that you have an amazing day. You walk in who God says you are, and you remind yourself that you are a daughter or a son of God. So you go and you have a blessed day.